Hey YouTube, Bill in the Hills. I was out here this morning gathering up just a few things out of the yard, and I'm going to make some videos today up in the woods. I was gathering some dandelion. Been wanting to try some dandelion coffee. Now, last night it rained quite a bit and got pretty cold here, so I may have missed my chance on them, but I'm going to try to clean them up and get some of the green off and see what I can do here later on. Now, I found me a good little surprise out here. Belle has left me an egg. So, if that ain't foraging, I don't know what is. So, I'm going to show you one more thing here. I didn't even know she was nesting, but I'm going to shut this off and show you. Okay, now I seen this egg here over there on the bank, and I've been looking for her to see where she's been nesting. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill. I'm going to leave her alone. She's up underneath this sawgrass here, bush that I have in the yard. But she's a nesting. And right here's another egg. I don't know if she threw it out of the nest or if something took it out of the nest. But she's obviously still sitting on some more. This one probably don't fit in her schedule. So she probably left this one for me. So I guess my lunch has changed today for the better. There we go. Good strike. Okay, what I've done is I had a little fat wood that I carry in my tool pouch. So I'm hoping that's going to help too. I did have my timber can. Okay, I'm going to get this guy rolling here, and I'll chat back with you here in a few minutes. So I've got that dandelion bulb in here. I let it heat up there for a little while. Thought I'd check it out. Well, it's got a nice little color to it there. I'm going to set that over here and let it cool down. Okay, I'm going to let this cool down too. Now remember, I said I used non-potable water I brought in that other container there, and I marked it with a little yellow zip tie so I'd know it. I'm going to show you something with this guy here, or at least I'm going to try. It's cooled down enough there. I'm going to go ahead and put this pulp in that cup too. I believe that it'll be good. Okay, I've got my egg boiling there. You can see it's boiling up there pretty good. Let me come around here. Coming right in my face. So, I think I'm going to give that probably a good 20-minute boil or so, because that's a pretty big egg. I know regular egg white is about, well, it's about 3 minutes. I probably won't go 20. Probably go about 10 minutes or so. Make sure that sucker's done. I'm going to move my handle back out of here, out of the way. Okay, well, I believe right here on this log I'm using. Now again, I don't know a whole lot about them. Maybe one of you guys can tell me different. I believe that's the chicken of the woods. So, had a huge meal laying right there, I believe. So we're going to let that boil on up there, and I'm going to show you here in just a few minutes. Okay. Well, I've given my dandelion tea a little test run. It's not bad, and I don't mind the pulp. So straining that's probably not a need. And I got my duck egg done. Well, that's a pretty rich looking guy, ain't it? And yes, I am going to salt and pepper it a little bit, just because I have it in my pack. Okay, now I've saved that water that I boiled my egg in. I'm still going to show you what I'm going to do with that here in just a minute. Meantime, I'm going to sit here and enjoy my dandelion tea and my duck egg. Okay, YouTube, apologize for the background noise. Well, what I'm going to do with this other water, I am going to do dishes. Now you can't, what I've seen on YouTube and what I've read about it a little bit, it's not really good to use tap water. Something about the minerals and stuff in it just don't work well with it. So I'm going to take some of this ash, use my nifty little shovel here. We're going to put it right down in there. Okay, now what I'm going to try to do, I know the entire process is, it's called leaching, where you soak and you strain, and different methods of making lye. Now, I've used wet charcoal before, just, you know, as it is. Water. What I'm kind of hoping on here, still a little bit hot. We'll kind of see what that'll do right there. Now I'm not worried too much about scratches. I don't buy stuff or make stuff or use stuff not to use it. So you see right there. Now I personally cooked this over the fire today to really char it up pretty good. Now that cleaned that off of there just really well. I'm going to set that over here, see if it'll pull this old sticky dandelion out of here. Okay, we just need to wipe those off with a rag. All the sticky's gone. I'm more curious to what it's going to do for the bottom of this pot here. So that dandelion did get a little bit sticky, and it tasted really good too. I could imagine what it probably tasted like if they'd have been nice and fresh out there whenever they were blooming. Okay, well there's apparently just enough lye, you know, in that water to where it's not dangerous. Lye can burn you. I'm going to take a piece of this charcoal here. See there how that pulls all that off? All right. I think we're doing pretty good. Now again, this little salt shaker I was telling you about is going to be more of a tool in the kit, but I guess if I can keep it clean, it'll be a lot of different things. So let's just see what this will, and I'm going to get down at the bottom there. Now you probably could go ahead and try to cook this down a little bit and get a little bit more of the life. Let's see, I'm going to switch up. We'll do this. There we go. Ended up doing a little leaching anyway, didn't we? Okay. Now you see how I got that charred up. Now normally you wouldn't, even your steel wool probably wouldn't even touch that. It don't for me. I don't know if any other people's got any secret little tricks out there. But I've always used the charcoal to clean up my cooking gear. Oh, by the way, don't tell my wife I do dishes. But once you look at that, it pulls that right off of there. I'm not going to worry about getting every little bit off. You know, I can do that later on when I get home, you know, after a hike or a trip or something. I just really don't want all the sticky goo on there whenever I put it back in my pack. So there you go, just after a few minutes of just a little bit of effort. And this stuff is ready to wipe off and pack away. Okay, well, thanks guys for hanging out with me again here today. I wanted to show you my hammock. I've done packed it away. I wanted to show you some of my other gear. Like I said, I'm just going to give you brief previews of my gear. Got my pack over there. And I wanted to show you how to clean up your cooking gear at the end of your trips. It's not really that hard. It just took a few minutes. And I'm ready for the next time around. So, thanks for watching. My name's Bill on the Hills.